tonight in the Radisson Hotel in Cancun, and next to me is Jason Pan. And Jason, can you tell me something about your ethnic group and the organization you're with, and the land and territory where your communities live in Taiwan?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jason Pan. I'm from Taiwan. I'm the indigenous people group of Taiwan. My people is called a Baze.
Before the Chinese and Japanese occupation.
That's correct. Our group, my family clan, is called Baze people, P-A-Z-E-H, Baze. We are the original settler. Sorry, edit that out. We are the original people of Taiwan. This is like going back to thousands of years before the Chinese or other people came. We were the original people of Taiwan.
You have your own language?
Yes, we still have our language. Baze language is still in existence. My father could speak, not so fluently, but he could speak the language. So it's an Austronesian language. What I want to say is that our people, Baze, is classified as Plains Aborigine. In Chinese, they call it Pingpu Zhu. That is the Aborigine or indigenous people of the plains, which they do this to differentiate us from the Aborigine people of the mountain groups. Okay, but Taiwan has been more or less like colonized, say that they're settled from China. So what happens is that a lot of the Pingpu people, they're only the plain area. Now we are being pushed to the more marginal land, or we're squeezed in between the mountain and the plains, the low-lying hill area. Okay, so that's the Pingpu people collectively. Situation is now there are totally of 10 tribes or 10 nations of Pingpu people. Baze is one of the 10 Pingpu people of Taiwan.
Do they speak the same language? Dialects, probably.
Okay, the classification of Pingpu people, the 10 tribes, Baze is one of them, is based on linguistics and the custom and culture difference. Each of the 10, these are Pingpu tribes, has different language. Slightly, they are different, but they are also Austronesian family, language family. They have in common with the mountain people. Okay, yeah. So in Taiwan, the government recognized the high mountain groups. They called 原住民, or before they call Sanbao, Aborigine of the mountain. Pingpu Zhu, they call us like Pingpu Fan, the Aborigine of the plains. But because the high mountain, they more isolated, condition not so well, so the settlers don't go there, so they are not as affected. Therefore, they retain more of their language and culture. So government do give them status. They are recognized as indigenous people of Taiwan. Now there are 14 tribes of the mountain groups. Pingpu people on the plain, we suffer the most assimilation. We suffer the worst land loss or kind of conquest, colonization. We are the most severe affected victims. But yet government don't recognize us. There's a very injustice going on in Taiwan. The government deny our existence, deny that we are indigenous people, and they don't want to recognize us as indigenous people. That is a big issue I'm fighting for right now.
And that's probably your focus here in Cancun, huh?
Not really. Okay, let me explain in a way. Having explained my people, so I represent the organization called Tara Pingpu. See the word Pingpu? It's right there. I'm proud I'm a Pingpu people. The organization is a Tara Pingpu, T-A-R-A, then Pingpu. It stands for, a Taiwan Association of Rights Advancement. It's just a rights group for Pingpu people. I do organize a protest campaign. We have a press conference and street demonstration and all kind of petition to the government, try to lobby a legislature. But my father, he's been working all his lifetime. I've been working, on this kind of activist issue after I got a university. But still, government don't recognize us. It's like they don't want to they don't want not anything to do with us. So we are still struggle pretty difficulty. But the other organization I belong to is AIPP, Asia Indigenous Peoples Pact. It's based in Chiang Mai, Thailand. It's a Pan-Asia indigenous people movement across Asia. And I've been working with them since 1996. I have been to UN, that's how I met them, since 1996. And the WGIP, which is a working group on indigenous population in Geneva. So 1996, now we're 2010. I'm active in UN process and international networking for 15 years. Yet, I'm getting nowhere in Taiwan. But we are making big progress internationally. I come to this meeting, I engage with international indigenous people. I feel like part of a global family. We work together, we divide the workload, and I have a media journalist background, so I help them on writing the English, a news draft and liaison with a media press, and sometimes help editing and write out the statements. That's kind of my function. But AIPP, I very actively involved. I have one term, 4 years as an executive council. Basically, we made all the important decisions, policy, budget. So I was an important member. Now I'm a former member, but I'm still a member organization, AIPP. I'm still active in that. So internationally, I'm there. But internationally, we're working at the UN forum, which is good. We're fighting for indigenous people's rights, for climate justice,
to get
for
the language in,
right? That's what I'm doing here.
Yes.
We are getting that. The negotiator, all the developing countries, all the UN agency, all these negotiations. Do not forget put in rights protection for indigenous peoples, because we suffer the most in terms of land, forests, or a lot of climate change does affect our community, which you. Yeah.